As Fox Channel investigates, we're learning more about abuse allegations at an Anderson daycare.
And new documents reveal exactly what investigators saw on surveillance video that led them to charge an employee with 9 counts of unlawfully placing a child at risk or causing harm. Now, Fox Carolina's Grace Runkle in studio right now. She's been following the story for us. So, Grace, what did you learn today?
Well, we got this report through a Freedom of Information Act request. So anytime there's a report of abuse at a daycare, the Department of Social Services is supposed to do a full investigation. And that's what happened at First Presbyterian Church Day School in March in Anderson County.
Forcing children to lay down, pressing their heads, pulling their arms and legs, jerking them, and roughly putting them on a mat. Those are just some of the things staff at First Presbyterian Church said they saw Janice Renard do when reviewing surveillance video from their daycare on February 27th. According to documents from the Department of Social Services, that day a parent had asked staff to look at the cameras for an unrelated incident. At 3 p.m., they hit play. Once they got to nap time in the recording, daycare director April Spears says in her statement to DSS she was shocked at how roughly Renard handled the children. Police reports say all kids involved are under the age of 2. According to a timeline, Spears called employee Janice Renard back to the daycare at 5 p.m. At 6, she arrived. Spears' statement says Renard kept saying she was sorry. Records say Renard was immediately terminated. The next day, Spears and another employee continued to review the video. That evening, they called DSS. The next morning, they called parents.
Renard is currently out of jail on bond, and she does have a court hearing scheduled for next month. Now, there were also some consequences for First Presbyterian Church in Anderson. DSS records show that staff had to take additional training on how to handle children during naps. And we know parents struggle balancing finding a safe daycare with one that they can also afford. So coming up, our Investigate TV team talks with a family who has a warning for anyone looking for childcare. Also this hour, we will share information on where you can go to check state records on daycare facilities.